We are back with a Fox News alert. In just a few hours, President Trump will address the nation after condemning the deadly shootings in Texas and Ohio.
A total of 29 people killed in the weekend attacks in just 13 hours.
Yeah, Griff Jenkins is in Washington as calls grow now for Congress to head back to the Hill to pass new gun laws. Is that going to happen, Griff?
I don't know, Ainsley, but I'll tell you, it sure feels like the wheels of Washington are turning despite Congress being out for recess. Democrats across the board, from Minority Leader Chuck Schumer to Speaker Nancy Pelosi to the field of 2020 Democratic candidates, demanding the Senate return to Washington to tackle gun control and vote on a House bill passed earlier this year. And at least one Republican, Senator Tim Scott, says he's willing to return immediately to talk about gun legislation, as the president, who we will hear from in less than 90 minutes, tweeting this in the last hour. We cannot let those killed in El Paso, Texas and Dayton, Ohio die in vain. Likewise, for those so seriously wounded. We can never forget them and those many who came before them. Republicans and Democrats must come together and get strong background checks, perhaps marrying, he continues, this legislation with desperately needed immigration reform. We must have something good, if not great, come out of these two tragic events. But already, Senator Kirsten Gillibrand is blasting that suggestion.
It's absurd. Why would, again, this is part of the problem. He's linking issue of basic common sense gun reform that we should be going back into the Senate today to vote on with this issue of immigration, because, again, he continues to try to demonize people seeking asylum, people needing our help.
And no indication that McConnell has any plans to call anyone back at this point. In fact, he fractured his shoulder at home over the weekend and is recovering. But the president, who we'll talk to us very soon, does have the authority to call lawmakers back. Under Article 2, Section 3, it would be a move not seen since Harry Truman. We shall find out, but one thing's for sure, something's happening here despite the lawmakers on vacation. Guys?
Griff, thank you very much. Appreciate that on the Insight in Washington, D.C.